Hello, welcome to this week's edition of Money Matters, because after all, money does matter. I hope you are very well, and I am Paul Smith from Touchstone Education. Let's get right into this. What I want to talk about this week is property investment strategies that work, specifically 3 property investment strategies that work. I want to look at 1 property investment strategy for beginners, 1 for what we might call intermediate investors, and 1 for more advanced investors. Simple entry-level property strategy. Make money with none of your own money. How does that sound? The first one I want to talk about is deal packaging. So simple. What you do is you book yourself in to do 10 viewings a week. So get a good relationship with a local estate agent and be nice to them. Tell them that you'd like to go and view some properties and you'd like to view a number of properties every week, please, because you represent a number of property investors. If they can help you find the right deals, you can help them get a lot of sales. Because estate agents are typically remunerated for 2 things. They get money for 2 things. They get money for sales and money for viewings. And you need to put offers in. Here's the next thing. I'm going to say that from the 10 ones that you view, choose your favourite 4 and put in offers on the top 4. Now here's the thing. You're not actually going to buy these properties. You're going to source them on. You're going to package them for other investors. Because if you can find a right good deal below market value, there's a really simple set of templates and formulas that we can give you. And if you come along to one of our 6-figure summits, we'll actually give you this for free. We'll actually help you for free. We'll work with you for like 3 hours, like half a day almost, showing you how to find good properties, showing you how to analyze the deals, and showing you how to write that up so that you can offer them on to other people. And by the way, typical deal packaging fees, 2, 3, even £4,000 per deal. Because if you can help an investor get a property for, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 grand worth less than its market value, then what you're doing is worthwhile, isn't it? And they'll pay you for that because you're doing the legwork so they don't have to. So go and view 10 properties, make offers on 4 of them, and that should get 1 offer a week accepted. Because think about this, if you're new to property and you haven't got any money and you don't want to take the risk operationally because you don't know anything about property and you're just learning, what could be better? Making 3 grand a week, but not actually owning any property. You need to comply, you need to do a few registrations, property ombudsman, whatever, 99 quid a year and whatever, but all of this you can learn really simply, all of it. So, your entry-level strategy, deal sourcing, deal packaging, people call it different things. Learn how to do it, learn how to understand where the deals are, solve people's problems for them, and make 3 grand a week. Now, if that's what you did, there's 50 weeks in a year, hey, take some time off, chill out in Lanzarote, get yourself down to Mauritius, do what you want. I'm going to say you're going to work 40 weeks of the year and you're going to do 10 viewings a week. 10 viewings a week should take you a morning or an afternoon, so 4 hours a week, whatever. And another 4 hours a week, writing them up, making a few phone calls. I want you to work 1 day a week. 40 deals a year, 3 grand a pop, £120,000 a year. Does that sound all right? Sounds all right to me. So that's one of the things that I used to do. Now, I don't do it so much now, the team does it. So let's move on to an intermediate strategy where you're actually going to not own, but you're going to operate the property. What we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about rent to rent. So what that means is you're actually not going to buy the property, you're going to rent it. And then you're going to rent it on for more money than you're paying. So here's your intermediate strategy. Learn how to obtain properties on a rental basis in a completely legal, compliant way with full knowledge, full disclosure to everybody. And I'm going to say you're going to take, well, I don't know, a 3-bedroom house. And a 3-bedroom house might cost you £700 a month in Doncaster. A nice detached one with a garage and a drive and a garden and everything. £700 a month to rent. Now what you're going to do is you're going to learn about the basics of service accommodation, and you're going to put it on Airbnb, Booking.com and everything else like that, and you're going to rent it out for £100 a night. Whoa! £100 a night, 30 nights in a month, £3,000, happy days, £3,000 income, but only £700 in rent. Is that legal? Yeah, if you do it right. Can pretty much anything in life be illegal? Yeah, if you do it wrong. Is driving legal? Yeah. Okay. Is it legal to drive a car the wrong way down the M6 on the hard shoulder at night without the lights on, with no insurance, no MOT, at 147 miles an hour in reverse? No. There's plenty of people out there that will try and convince you that rent-to-rent's illegal. It's not. Doing it wrong is illegal. I'll tell you what should be illegal but isn't: being stupid. That should be illegal. But if being stupid was illegal, half the population of the UK would get locked up. Everything can be done legally. So, learn how to do it. And that will make you around about £1,000 per property per month. If you want to learn how to do that, make profit from properties that you don't own, then go check out the book, that's the title of the book, by Abby and Gordy, Abby Hookway, Gordy Duckfield, and that's a fantastic way to learn. Now, let's take a more advanced strategy. How can you make money from a more advanced property strategy? In some ways it is, in some ways it isn't. I'm going to talk about commercial property, one of my absolute favourites. Take an empty shop or office, dead cheap because it's empty. Before you buy it, agree a lease with a company. Slightly more complex because they're not valued on a bricks and mortar basis. They're valued on the investment value of the lease. So I need to spend a couple of days with you to explain that and how it all works. But essentially, buy an empty box, but don't actually buy it. Agree a lease with somebody, and on the day that you're going to buy it, put the tenant into it or get them to sign the lease, the commercial lease. You don't get any value from the bricks and mortar. That's not what they lend the money on. That's not what the banks lend the money on. This is commercial finance now, the more advanced strategy. The thing that's got value is the lease. So on the day that you buy it, you create the value by putting the lease in place. It's a piece of paper, for Christ's sake. That is what the bank lends on. So at the moment, we've made an offer on a bank. I actually don't know, as I'm sitting here talking to you, whether I'm going to get it or not. So this is a Santander bank. They've moved out last month. I've offered £265,000 for it empty. If I get it, I'm going to put Starbucks in it. Starbucks will pay me 35 grand a year, 5% yield, don't bore you with the details. It will suddenly be worth £700,000. I can borrow 60-70% of the 700,000. I could borrow £500,000 if I want, but I'm only buying the building for 265. So I can easily borrow the entire cost of the building based on the lease. That's a more advanced property strategy. So I hope you've enjoyed that. 3 property strategies that work. Any one of those strategies and many more strategies, I'll be delighted to talk to you about. The Touchstone team would be delighted to talk to you about. So please feel free to carry on watching these Money Matters videos every Wednesday. Keep your eye out. If you want to go along to our Touchstone website, touchstoneeducation.co.uk, and just sign up to our mailing list, at least twice a month, normally 3 times a month, we do completely free webinars on a whole range of property subjects. If Money Matters is of interest to you, please like it, share it, subscribe to it, and just spread the message. Get that message out there, because I want to make as many people financially free as I can, and I need your help to do it. And I know you're not one of the stupid ones because you're watching this. Anytime someone's telling you it's illegal, just think about it. Why are they telling you that? Oh, sounds good to be true. If it's such a good idea, how come not everybody's doing it? Hold in your mind forever. Make this commitment to yourself now. Only 5% of the people in the UK invest in property. 5% of the population in the UK are millionaires. I ain't stupid. Learning how to invest in property is one of the best decisions you're ever going to make. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Really appreciate it. Help me get the word out. You've been wonderful. I've been Paul. See you next time.